Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're well. So today I'm going to look at information messages from Spirit for May 2023. So I drew a card, an oracle card off camera this morning, and for this month I decided to use the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid, and the actual card is called Willing Release. Beautiful card. Love the fact you've got butterfly here, which represents transformation. So it's interesting. Straight away, I had a clear message. And I must admit, it's very much related to one of the lessons I had to learn in this life about co-creative partnership with Spirit when you want to actually manifest something new into your life. First of all, Spirit showed me a picture of a scale from 0 to 10. And Spirit gave me two examples. So 0, I had the example of someone who has a strong bond with Spirit, trust Spirit, have faith that Spirit will deliver something new in their lives. Then I was shown a story, a picture of someone representing number 10 on that scale, of someone who knows what they want to the T, and basically the form, the timing, and everything. Okay, it's very clear to me that Spirit wanted to show us that the two examples I've just given you just don't work. They represent kind of blocks to manifest something new in your life. And I was shown the middle ground. So what does it represent? Middle ground is the way that Spirit wants you to concentrate on manifesting something new in your life. First of all, we need to get the ball rolling. So we need to take some form of action. And what I mean by that is setting new intentions. So it's, to me, planting the seeds, okay? Describe what you want to manifest in your life, not in too many details and not being so controlling and saying this is the way I want to manifest it and the timing. Just give a description of what you want to manifest. Then it's time to surrender the form and the timing and let Spirit takes over. Because it's easy to forget when we want to manifest something. Spirit has all the facts about this life and previous lives. I love using the analogy of the jigsaw puzzles. We have some of the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, but Spirit has it all. Spirit knows what to manifest for you, the form, the timing, for your highest good. So I know for some of us it's difficult. We get impatient when things are not happening fast enough or manifesting fast enough. But it's a reminder from Spirit to, how would I call it, allow the divine plan to unfold at in own space or, pace. That's the word, not space. And it's a great reminder. So it's all about co-creative partnership with Spirit. It's about trusting Spirit. It's about having faith. And I must admit, yes, the transition period is a period where there is uncertainty. We can't see what's happening behind the veil when Spirit is putting the details into place. But it's all about allowing this phase to unfold naturally. Now, I'm so curious to find out which tarot cards I'm going to get related to the willing release card. So this week, I'm going to use the White Sage Tarot. Here's the deck. And let's see what spirits want to add to this, major kind of phase we have different times in our life when we want to manifest something specific, or a bit more general, like, for example, more abundance in our lives. Okay, so let's see. Oops, the cards are jumping today. Okay. So what other information we need to know? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wow. Very powerful 3 cards, actually. Out of 3, we've got 2 major arcana. Major arcana represent major energies that change our lives in a deep way. Time-wise, we're not talking about short, but more medium, long term. They're very much, I would say, energy of transformation in a kind of way. And I can see why now I've got all the cards together. So, the first card is the 5 of Wands. So, the 5 of Wands have several messages. The main one is about conflict, difference of opinion, that sort of energy. But looking at the other cards, there is another message which is very important when you want to manifest something new in your life. It's about embracing change, being enthusiastic about change. And I can feel now, relating to the willing release card and the messages we received this morning, it's very much a message for people who feel that, yes, they know they need a change in their lives, but they're not quite sure how and what. So the first thing to do is to let go of the old and embrace the new and the change and the process of, yes, changing and manifesting something new. I'll give you an example that's, quite common. If, let's say, someone is looking to bring a new relationship, a new romantic relationship in their lives, but they're still attached to an old relationship, an ex, they still have feelings. This is not so good because it's blocking you to manifest that new relationship in your life. So here, what the 5 of Wands basically reminds us is, in order to manifest something new in our lives, yes, we need to embrace the change. And I know for some of us it's hard. We have a tendency to hold on to the old because it's familiar. And yes, we know we have to go through the phase of change, but it's not easy. So it's an important reminder here of embracing change and being very enthusiastic about something new that is dear to you, that you want to manifest in your life. Now, the second card, which is the first major arcana, is the Hermit. So the Hermit, I know on this deck is, they're cute pictures of different animals, but in a more traditional deck, the Hermit is an old man, is a sage, is a wise man. He's got knowledge and wisdom. And in a more traditional deck, the picture represents this old man, the Hermit, on the top of a mountain with a lantern. So obviously the analogy of the mountain is life. He's gone through life, different phases, where he gained knowledge and wisdom. And now he's in a more peaceful place. He's on the top of the mountain, he's watching around, looking back at what he's achieved. And I would say, looking at the cards and the general theme today, I've got two clear messages coming from the Hermit. First of all, the Hermit reminds us that everything is done in its own sweet time. So it's going back again to the willing release card when I said, if you want to manifest something, and not being too attached to the form and the timing is so important, and not being so controlling. So this is the aspect of the timing. Basically, the Hermit knows it will manifest when the time is right, in divine timing. So what do? I mean, that's easy said than done, especially if you're impatient. Well, you enjoy the view. And there are two meanings for me, because looking at the description I gave you from the traditional Hermit, from a traditional tarot deck, he's enjoying the view. So he's looking back to his life, he's looking back at the different experiences he went through to gain this wisdom and knowledge. But the other aspect as well of enjoying the view is, while we go through this transition period where spirit creates the magic, serendipity, helping you to manifest something new in your life, but you're not sure what's happening, basically. For some of us, it's the waiting game. Rather than focusing on this and being frustrated and impatient and obsessed, when is it going to happen? When is it going to be here, manifested in form? The Hermit is basically saying to you, enjoy life, enjoy the view, do something you enjoy, that brings you joy. Look at your life, look at the abundance in your life and appreciate it. This is about focusing more on something that will bring you positivity, rather than focusing on something that hasn't manifested yet. It's part of that process of surrendering and let spirit takes over in some kind of way to put a few more details. This is an important message, I feel. The second one, for me, refers more on the Five of Wands. And people, especially, who know that they need to go through a change. They need to manifest something different for their lives, but they're not sure what. Sometimes you know deep down you have to go through change, but you're not sure how and what exactly. So the Hermit is inviting you to do some introspection, to do some soul searching, maybe inner guidance. Maybe you are at this time in your life where it's a pivotal time, maybe where you are required to reassess, reevaluate what you've done so far in your life. Maybe reevaluate your goals too, but just to look at the situation. And by doing some introspection, inner searching, soul searching, clarity will appear. So you'll get more clarity on the situation and know what to do next to manifest something specific, or just manifest something better in your life. So I thought, I think those messages are just so beautiful, very much related to the process of manifesting. And finally, the third card, which is absolutely beautiful. And as I mentioned before in previous videos, the 3 card spread for me, the first one represent the situation. Okay, so very much starting your process of manifesting. Is important you embrace change fully and in an enthusiastic way. Now, the second card usually represents which action you may take, and this with the Hermit for very much is all about introspection, soul searching, and inner guidance from spirit as well, maybe to guide you which way to go and how and what to manifest in your life. But the third card is about the potential outcome, and we've got the Empress. So the Empress is about beauty, femininity, it's about nurturing, it's about nature, it's about abundance and new beginnings. So very much you can see the process here, the guidance we're getting from spirit on how to manifest something new in our lives. So I would say the main message I can hear from the Empress is related to the first message I had from the Hermit. Very much about, things will unfold in divine timing. But it's so important to focus during that time on watching the view, concentrating on the positive things in your life. And the Empress is very much about abundance. So she reminds you that during this phase of transition especially, it's so important to look at the bounty that surrounds you in your life and being grateful for it. And this, by going through this process, it's going to bring you more abundance in your life because you will keep those vibrations quite high, similar energy, and that will help you to manifest, to bring more abundance in your life. And going back the way I described the Hermit in a more traditional deck, the actual card of the Empress in a more traditional deck, represents a woman quite often pregnant. So she's birthing something new. She's manifesting something new. And it's interesting, a word just popped up and I heard basically mindset. And it's true. Looking at the different cards here, I can see where it's coming from. The importance of having a certain mindset to prepare yourself to manifest something in your life. If you look at the Five of Wands, yes, we're talking a mindset of embracing change, being enthusiastic about change. With the Hermit, it's about enjoying the view. While you know that things will unfold, will manifest in divine timing, okay? And the Empress, she can't emphasize enough on the importance of being grateful for the abundance you already have in your life. Because if you do this, you will manifest even more. This is absolutely beautiful. The message for May is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So I hope the information has been useful. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to receive notifications on future videos. And if you would like a personal reading, please check my website. You'll find the link down below in the description box. So until next time, take care of yourself and bye for now.